There we go. Jeez. That was quite the ordeal here. So, sorry for the delay. I had audio issues actually on my OBS, which currently it's still showing that I have no audio going through. But I do a test run quick to make sure that if you guys can't hear me, if it's not making sound, please let me know, because I did a test run quick to make sure that it's playing. My voice is going through the mixer, but OBS isn't picking it up. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't do a whole half hour to an hour of proxies with no sound. So I did a little quick test run, and YouTube Live is picking it up, but for some reason OBS is not. So that was the delay. You can hear me. Okay, perfect. That's all I wanted to make sure. I don't know what the hell is going on with OBS right now, but yeah, it's just being funky. Technology, it's always fun. Part that sucks is I like to record this so I can cut it up if I want to make this into a short later. I won't be able to do that here because the actual recording on the OBS is behind the scenes stuff, whatever, but it didn't come through with audio. So whatever, we're just dealing with it. All right, so this is what we're working on this week. Thanks for sticking, if you got here, sticking through it. Sword of Fire and Ice are going to be working on this week. One thing I am going to change a little bit here is, so we're going to use that art, the Double Masters art like we did with the other swords. But I kind of thought about it last week after doing stuff. Let's see, that isn't the fire. Which one is the art? Do I have the right? Okay, we got all the arts in here. Maybe I have to go grab the other art. But so what I'm going to do with the other two arts, remember last week I had these two swords, and I was like, well, it doesn't work because fitting them on, like making the card here, you're cutting off the sword. But if I rotate this, why don't we just do that right now? Rotate. No, we don't want to go left. Now we want to go 180. So if we rotate it like this and make the card like that, I think that's going to work out perfect. So that is the plan for that. If I get time, I'm going to try to hit up all these. If I can, if I don't, I'm going to try to get all these swords done in the next couple weeks. So, whoops, went the wrong way again. So if I don't get to both of these, I will get to them next week. I'm going to mix them in there. So, but first off, let's get Fire and Ice going. I do want to make sure, though. Let's see. We got Fire and Ice there. Okay, so I do have the other art, too. I just wanted to make sure I had that one up. So then this one we would rotate 90 degrees left. So we're going to do that. It looks a little funky. Let's rotate horizontally. I don't know. We'll see how we lay out the card in this. If I want to have it like that or the other way. But that's how we'll do this. We'll first start off with the Double Masters art here, and then we'll work on the other one, and then just based on timing and stuff, we'll keep going with the other stuff. All right. It just sucks. I hate being flustered when I had everything all ready to go, and then it was like, I just noticed on OBS that it wasn't picking up any of my sounds. So I was like, what the hell is going on? And I was with like 5 minutes before I was supposed to go live with stuff. So then I had to make sure that everything was actually working. Stupid. All right. So with it, again, we're using that Double Masters one. So it's kind of weird. We're not going to get, I'm going to have to fix it when I bring it over, which kind of sucks. But since I'm using two of them, I do want to try to get this as close as possible. All right. So we got that there. You would think with the newer stuff, I'd have better luck like doing this. But with the artifacts, they make them so, because here's the part that always grabs the edge like that. So I have to always go back in and fix that. Let's get this level there. And we'll go all the way to about there. All right, we're almost good there. Shrink it up. That part frustrates me. All right, let's see if we can get, how much of this can we get? Oops, not that much. I'm pressing Alt to get rid of this to see how far. Okay, that's working pretty good. When I do that, all right. Little bits there, rounding this out. Get right there. Okay, so we're good on that side. Good on that side. Everything is good. Make sure there's no. I don't like this little bump here, so let me just fix that. A small, quick fix. So we're gonna go to there. I think right about there. Maybe a little bit further in. Let's go one notch. One more in. Come on, move over there. Okay, now we got a good straight line there. Now let's move up to the top. Yeah, so the plan is I might mix in a dual land because I'm so close to being done with those dual lands and the fetches. I might mix in a dual land one of these weeks coming up here. But for the most part, I want to try to finish all the swords that are out. The main guys that are out, including Hearth and Home. I'll get that one done as well. The other thing with... Oh, no, Hearth and Home did have a sword image like this, too. So they all have that, both arts. And I think that'll look pretty sweet when it's all done. All right, so let's bring it over. We're going to bring it to the first one, this guy. It's positioned pretty well there. I might not want it too much bigger. Let's see. What will we come through with? That, the sword. What don't we want to cut out here? We don't want to lose the equip stuff. So what I'm thinking is if we're shifted over a little bit, bring this out a little bit more so I can see what we're dealing with here. So it'd be cool to have this stone here, part of it. So what I'm thinking is if I get, so you can still see the equip 2, like that. We lose this and the sword, and then this is all in there. I think that would be pretty sweet. Maybe a little bit further over. I can even shift down. That could be an option too, is get a little bit further down. But the further over I go, the more we're going to lose here. So we're going to have... Let's see what we're going to have here. Creature gets 2/2 and has... let's move it over a little bit so you can see protection. Protection from... And you also got to remember the card only goes out to about here. So I don't want to lose all of that. So I feel like I want to get... Creature has 2/2 and has from red and blue. So I think you can kind of figure that out. Equip creature deals... We're going to lose that combat damage. And I could just do the sword too. That's the other option, is I could just have the sword coming through and then kind of highlight this one a little bit. I think this is where I want to have it. I don't want to shift up too much because I do want the equip 2 on there. So we'll get rid of this stuff down there when we do the crop and everything. So I think this is where I want it. Definitely have to fix this up here because we were dealing with a black background. So this is what I was talking about. This is how close, how much we're bringing that in. Are we losing too much? This will be coming down like this. I don't think we are, actually. We got most of that sword in there. Equip 2. Again, another thing we could do is flip the image. Let's try that, actually. Now we've done all this other stuff. Get out of there. So we're going to do this. Get rid of that. Let's rotate this guy. Like that. Now we bring back our dude. And let's make it so we can see through it again. Now, we can have a little bit further over. So now we don't care about the equip part. So what do we get here? We got equip creature gets, and you're going to kind of see... I could shift that up just a little bit. 2/2. Shoot. You're missing the protection here. I'm curious about. Let's test something out here. Gonna hit this. Oops. And just want to see what we lose here. So if this was what we're dealing with, I would probably do all this too. Maybe. And we get a sword there. So that's what we would have. Equipped creature gets 2+2 red. You're not seeing that whenever equipped. There's a lot you're missing when you do it that way. Okay. We need this shifted around a little bit more. Could shrink it too. It's almost better to have this one larger. Not sure what I want to do with this one now. If I use the other sword, that's definitely going to take... I'm just trying to think one of the images I do want to... So you see everything that's going on. So if we go here, we're going to lose the complete 2+2. The other thing is what if we did just the sword coming in like that, and then we did something like this. That could work. We could blend this a lot better. That might work. And then I would blend the bottom like this and like this. So you can still see, for the most part, what's going on there. And we see it's blue and red. We all know the swords have protection from blue and or have 2+2. All right, so this is what we're going to do. After long deliberation of trying to figure out where to put this damn thing, I think we got it. So now let's crop it up. Not so tight on that side. I like to leave a little room because I do end up cutting that in when I make the actual proxy. I think that'll be good right there. Okay. So we already did our stamp there. We know the top part. That's going to be the easy part. So let's get the easy stuff out of the way. Let's fix this first of all. Let's do our fixing before we start everything else. So we're going to get rid of that. That. Oh, I didn't grab. That didn't do much there, did it? What did it do? There we go. Okay. And... oh, that's why. I know what's going on. I kept this at 50%. So that's why it didn't do much. I was like, I went over that. I swear I did. I have to bring that back up to 100%. Oh, and I didn't go as far over as I wanted there. I'll just get it manually. Okay. So let's shrink this up. Got that. I just want just this stuff here. The black background really makes it so you can see this part a lot easier. So I definitely wanted to get that out of there. Probably just get that. Yep, there we go. Let's make sure it looks good. Yep. Move over to the other side. I think our top looks fine. Yeah, everything looks good up there. It's there. Good, good. This little guy right there. Okay, now let's look. Perfect. This over here looks funky, so let's get rid of that. Ugh. I'm a little too. Need to shrink this up just a bit. Damn it. I would say this is probably the thing I have the most trouble with, is trying to get that curve Nice and curvy. And it's the part I spend probably the most time on when I'm fixing stuff here, trying to make sure my curves are right. Cleaning this up. So I like to make them look good. I don't like things looking sloppy at all. All right. So a lot of times, even when I'm done with the video, I'll notice things because I'll check out the card again when I'm not like, I don't rush things when I'm doing this. Sometimes I do if I know I'm on like, I am on bedtime duty tonight, but they're watching. It's my son's birthday today, so they're watching a movie. We started Lord of the Rings. As soon as I walked out of the door or came down here to do this, they changed the movie to Free Guy. Good movie. My oldest has watched it 3-4 times now. My youngest hasn't yet, so that's why they were watching that. But they were into Lord of the Rings. I don't know why they wanted to change it, but I think because I wasn't there, like explaining things and all that. But anyways, what I was saying is, I don't rush this unless I have something like that going on. But a lot of times, I'm moving on quick, and so after I finish, I do kind of go over everything to make sure I didn't miss stuff. And even sometimes when I print it out and I notice it there, and then I go back and actually fix things that I missed. Just because I don't like to redo proxies very often, but my style does change. Like I know one of the things I have on the list is Sensei's Top. The one I made that probably, I think it's been about 4 years now. And my style is very different than what it was when I made that card. And mainly how I did the text boxes. How I used to do things was bring over the title, this part right here. I'd bring this over, and then I'd bring this over in a separate. So I'd like copy it, bring it over. So sometimes I wouldn't get the proportion wasn't as good as I would like it. And so that in Sensei's Top, I noticed it. That's one of the few that patrons can pick out that I noticed that I need to get back and redo that one. It still looks good. It's just, it bugs me. So, okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this guy. So we're going to stamp here and go over here. Oh, we need colors a little different. So let's get closer. Keep re-stamping that spot. What am I picking up here? Oh, it's just that background. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I think we're... Oh. Now, there's a little black line there. I actually don't want to go that low. I think we're good with where that's at. Okay. Good. Now I go back to our background. And let's do the sword fully coming through. And what we could do is still do a blend with this one. Oh. I like the lava coming here. I might end up using that too. Now there's like a haze. See this like on the side? I'm going to get a solid line going here, and then I'm going to maybe get a little bit of fade here. Doesn't have to be as crisp because of that. Like that. And like that. Definitely want to get all that gone. Okay, so now we're starting to get into our text here. So what I want to do, I can kind of see where it's all going. Let me do a couple more things before I get into the text part. Get this. Still staying with the faded here. And down to there. Second pass on that. Actually, I want a little bit more on this side. There we go. Looks like we get down to here. Let's see how that looks. Looks good. Maybe let's grab that ice crystal. Actually, let's keep the ice crystal behind. Let's see. So our sword is sticking out this way, and we can have this stay behind the text box. So it gets that feel, foreground and the background there. So this kind of works out perfect because we're gonna come from here around like that. What I might do is an outline with the full. We're testing this out. I've actually never done it this way before. Normally I fade it and hold it down at 50%, and then I start blending it in. But this way, I can be a little bit more precise with the edges here, and I don't have to, it won't be as hard to use the 50%. Because now then I can fill in the middle at the 50%. So we're here. We get that lava there. The only thing I don't know what I want to do. I think I just still want to follow this. Follow it. Don't just make your own line. Okay, so it kind of comes in here and then over. So we go this way. That. Now. Yeah, it comes right through here. Okay, right to there. There's where we meet. All right. So now what I want to do is let's drop this to 50. Oh, not that. I wanted to do bigger on this. Oh, we need to get this top part too. Let me show you the idea. No, because I want to hit this all at once. So let's still outline it. And we're shrinking this up. So we come from where this is down. And we are getting a little bit. If you want more of that, I'll use that after. We'll get that afterwards. And come down to here. So it'll be easy once we bring it into there. Get the icicle coming down. Into there. Okay. Shrink this up a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, so now let's get that 50%. It's a little larger. A little closer. And let's fill it in. That's too much. All right, want a little more control over it. So now we're going to start going up to where those edges are. I'm actually going to redo that just a little bit. I think my circle was just a little too big because when I got up to here, it started grabbing over here. So I want that just a little smaller. So now I can just hold this down. It's a lot easier because I have my edges that I did beforehand. And then what we can do is blend those in once we're done here. I just want to get this whole image at the 50%, and then we'll blend the edges in. And we'll make certain things come out more. Maybe, yeah, no, I want to blend it in more. Like the lava stuff, I do want to come in more here. Problem with it being small like this is it takes a little bit longer to get this part filled in. All right. Let's see how that looks just doing that one thing. I got to remember this is going to be at 70. Okay. It looks crappy with the outline, but once we start blending here, I think this will work. And like I said, this is the first time I've tried doing it this way. I'm going to make this a little bit larger. Let's get our bottom fully in there so you don't see that anymore. There, now I'm just clicking a bunch. And let's get a little closer, and we're going to get our edges here blending in. I think this is actually going to turn out pretty good. The top, I think, is fine. I just wanted this part to really blend in there. And this edge. There we go. Top is fine. Let's see. almost want this part to continue like this. What do I lose over here? 34. Let's see what we got. So his knee is right there. So if I did the lava, it would come to right about here. So you definitely would still see that. Okay, we're going to do it. I think that'll just look better. So there, and around like so. Just trying to get rid of the edges so we don't have a crisp line at the bottom there. So it's more like the lava's coming in. Yeah, that's going to be a lot better of it going in, blending into this picture. Let's check it out. Much better. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to mess with? I might do a little bit more of the sword up here. You can still see it. Equipped creature gets 2/2 and has protection from red and blue. Totally can see that. When a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, Sword of Fire and Ice deals 2 damage to any target, and you draw a card. Perfect. We can see everything that it's doing there. We get kind of that feel of this coming through. I'm going to get the bottom a little bit more here. But I think the blending in there worked out perfect. You can see the 2/2. We get to that 70. Yeah, for sure. That worked out good. Okay, so that's that one, but we need to grab the logo here. What do we do? That's another. Swords are taking a half an hour a piece. We'll see how long it takes to do the older version and see how that comes in there. All right, so where are you gonna go? Lately, it's just been fitting on the sword stuff. Kind of like the helmet. We got a little bit of a circle there. Might be able to mess with that. Yeah, let's throw it there. Okay, so let's get it to the right size. How do I want that one sitting? I think I do want this all the way like that. Then we are going to need to skew it and just trying to get that same angle. Let's get rid of this skew and go back to scaling. Not quite there. So what do I got to do? I got circle there. See through it a little bit. So it looks like to me I need to skew some more. Let's grab there. On there a little bit. I think that works. Maybe down just a tad more. Yeah, I think that worked. Okay, so I think I might have the right. I think 48% will work right there. All right. So that's one. Let's move on to two. We're at 30 minutes. Let's see if we can get a couple of these done. So we got Fire and Ice. Let's copy this again. Find my Fire and Ice. It's Feast and Famine. Body and Mind. Where's Fire and Ice? Where's my... Oh, it's the other way. I remember. It's that one. Okay. Let's see how this is going to work out. So... kind of fits perfectly with how the card looks. This one we for sure are gonna lose like all the card except for the equip part. I'd like to do some flame stuff here, so we'll do that. We'll have the arm come through like that, and boom. I've seen that actually. Some people do this one like this, where they've just have the arm come through. Those are early proxies that I used a long time ago, but it should be easy, should be quick. I'm hoping, and I say that, and then it won't be. That's what's gonna happen here. All right, so let's get that smaller. I think our crop wise, we just got it to the right size. Let's mess with that, because that'll just look kind of off-putting to have this. Oops, I don't want that. Deselect. We are stamping. We're still at that 50%. There we go. Okay. I mean, we at least got rid of that, so it wasn't distracting there. Okay, so what are some things we got to do here? So again, we got to mess with this. We do have to mess with the box because we're not going to lose all of it. We will lose stuff over here. What are we on? We're on normal. Why is it doing this? Oh, it's not. Oh, that's right. Stamp. There we go. There we go. I had it because I was fixing that up there. Is why that was all wonky like that. All right, let's get the top part. It was just that little bit. And deselect. Let's get that edge. Whoops. Pressing buttons, making noises. Oh, it's this. Dang it. All right. It should be fine. See, that's the point of if you're making more than one proxy with the same card, it's better to try to get it as perfect as possible before you bring it over, because then you don't have to do this multiple times. And this side as well, we're going to lose a lot of this. Well, let's do it. Just, I don't know how far over I'm going to go. For sure going to do the fire. We don't want to lose the 3. We will have the fire coming through and this part. So here. Oh, it was good until that last little part I dove in. There we go. There we go. Other side's fine. All right, so what are we going to do here? Well, you know the sword part. Let's just get that out of the way. See, we have this haze here too, so I do want to keep that on there. I'm going to switch back onto this. So we get a little bit going through over there. There we go, because then it kind of shines on top of the text box there. Now we're going to drop this down, and we're going to make the flames kind of all over the place. We're going to try to get rid of the edges. That right there. The flames really look like they're coming through. Let's get this smaller. Go. Definitely want this kind of faded there and that faded there. Or so there. And we're going to be at 70. Can we still see the 3? Yeah, we for sure can. That looks pretty sweet there. I think that's about where I want it. You know, I don't know if I want to do the whole arm coming through there, to be honest with you, of this, because Let me see. The other ones, we got flames on that guy. Where's my... Yeah, I think I want to keep the hands out of it, and I want to have one where you get the whole text, that you can see the whole thing down here. So I may just keep it like this. So you have the actual, mainly the sword is what you're dealing with here. We don't need to deal with the hand, because here's how it looks with the hand. I've seen it before, so that's why it looks awkward. And let me just show you what it would look like. Arm comes through, and sword like so. I mean, it kind of does look good. Going back on what I'm saying. It does kind of look good, though, there. Blue, 2 damage to any target, draw a card. I guess we aren't losing too much. We are losing the red part here. All right. Fine. Just trying to decide if I like it better. I think if I had it planned from the beginning that this is how I was going to do it, I might have shrunk it up a little bit so you'd see the entire sword. That's my only thought with this one. Oh, I can't decide. Let me try that one more time. Just want to look at it. So it comes down. We got the hand there. And the sword like so. Silence you hear is me trying to decide if I want to do that or not. I don't know if I like it. You know, while I'm thinking, let's get this out of there. Oh, I don't know. Let's just do this quick. Let's get off the fade tool. I don't know. I mean, I've seen it done a lot. Not a lot. I've seen it done for proxies. Oh, this is really light, a very different color over here. I don't know if I like that. Let me back this up a little bit. Why is it so light? Let's get there. That's better. Much better. It's getting too far away. This is weird. You would think that the whole text box would be about the same color, but it's not. So, like I said, I've seen it done before that way. Whoops. So I don't know if I want to do it that way or not. I kind of like, but then if I was to redo this, if I knew this is all I was doing was just the sword, then this I would shift around a little bit, which means redoing all this stuff that I just did. Let's do one thing here. So if I'm going to do it over here, let's just practice on another one. Let's see how I would position this. This isn't going to be fire and ice. I realize that. But if I wanted that whole sword in there, how would I position this to get the whole sword in? So I would have to have the sword come... To get the whole thing, I actually do it. I can't shrink it up much. So you will always have to have the hand come through. Okay, so back to ours. I like the way this looks, but again, you can't really tell that it's a sword. So I almost think I do have to do the whole hand coming through thing. I guess we do have our other arts too, so we're fine. We're fine. Let's do it. Let's grab our background here. And get back to here. Bring you down. I wonder, is there a big enough difference where this is going to matter? That might work. Yeah. We'll have to be careful on that part. This part I'm going to fade in anyway, so that's actually probably not a big deal. My only other spot is down here. It'll be a little more difficult. Yep. Okay. Let's just do this stuff really quick here. Fill this in. We're losing a lot on this, but that's all right. All right, so the sword handle comes there. We'll stick to this side for the sword. Like that. And our knuckle. Okay. I'm going to fix all that other stuff, but I just kind of want to see how that looks. And just grabbing that quick just to see. And you would be up to about here. Yeah, it's just going to be better. You can tell it's a sword. When I had it cut off so much, you really couldn't necessarily see that it was a sword there. Oh, I don't like that. See, that's where the sword should have ended. So this part is kind of an add-on. Let's see, where do we stop there? Oh, damn it. How far back do I have to go? One more. That's annoying. But it's something I'd want to fix, so I had to do it. All right, so let's get this going here. We'll get the knuckles. I think it is going to look a lot better here with the whole hand coming through. And we'll just stay low with this. So let's get this. And then we'll have the flame come through. Let's deselect. And I want this. There we go. Perfect. A little bit outside the lines, and that's what I want because it's a flame. And now we're going to sharpen this up a little bit down here. So we got to get really close, nice and detailed. It does look like we're going to lose this equip 2 here. So what I might do is make it a little bit, not all the way see-through. There, that seems good. And we might as well get this guy there. Man, I thought these were going to be so quick to do these. I guess it could have been if I just would have kept the top just coming through and then forgetting about all this part. But this will make it look really good. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get to the other ones tonight. Let's see. We'll see. We'll see. Just don't want to get in trouble with the wife about getting the boys to bed because it's my turn tonight. And it's a school night. All right, is that curved enough? Let's see. Looks good. Okay, so now we need to fix all the other stuff up here. Let's work our way down. We'll start with the handle right there. Looks like our handle goes right to here. Everything else is good there. That. We're good there. There. Got a little bit down here to get. And right there. Knuckles look like it needs a little bit. Okay. There. Did a pretty good job of filling everything in there. Looks like we need some of this. That is part of the armor. It's just shiny from the light. And smooth that out. I think that might be it for that. Let's see. Oh, zoom up. And let's bring our levels up. That looks pretty sweet. That turned out nice. Okay. Now let's get that. Bring that over. Okay. Where do you go here? This one doesn't have an easy spot to like pick out. I may just throw it in the flames. There's a really bright flame. So we can have it just taken over so you can barely see it. Okay. And shrink it. And then we'll go back to here. Oh no, we want this. But we want this, I want this, and I want this. What is it on right now? This should be the right thing. Oh, it went to saturation. Love it when it changes and you don't realize it. So this needs to get back to normal. There we go. Just trying to make it so it's just in the flame. There we go. You can barely see it there. That's what I want. Okay. We're at 48 minutes. Might be able to jump on one more and get the other one next week with the other stuff. So let's see. Since we started on this one, switch out. We need to go get, this is body and mind. Let's go grab all this stuff. And then we can mess with that one. And then that'll probably be a wrap. And I'll do the other one next week. If I do swords next week. I don't know if I'll do swords or if I'll jump on doing another duel or fetch. I don't remember which one I have next. I try to do one of the duels and then the matching fetch. Excuse me, the matching fetch next week. Or the next time. All right, let's see. Get this going here. Let's hope my wife doesn't kill me. I just looked at the time. I forgot that I had the bad start because of the audio issues. So I'm behind schedule even more because of that. All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah, we want to bring this. God, I dislike how Double Masters artifacts came through here. All right, let's connect these. Where are we at? Right there. Nope, I moved it right to the last second. There we go. And we wanted to bring this one in. There. Good. And let's try to round this off a little bit better. Oops, too much. I might just fix that one when we get over. Because it's doing that crap. All right, that's good. It's okay. Yeah, we'll just fix that when we bring it over. And we'll fix that side too. Grab this bottom. This worked out pretty good. I think I didn't have to do much with it. Yep, it did itself there. I don't know what the hell is going on this side. I'll fix that too. All right, we're going to bring it all over just so I can get this one moving. This is the only image I'm doing of that. That should be fine for fixing. Shrink it a little bit. Might be able to fit it and not have to crop like we did with the last one. I think that might be good there. A little bit bigger. There we go. See-through. Arm comes up. We are going to lose. That it'll be a wolf. And mills 10. Yeesh. We flip the image. Let's check something out here. Come on. That might be better. Let's do our see-through here. So what do we lose here? We can go right about there. Sword is all there. We don't have to worry about this. This comes through. We lose the 2+2. You'll be able to kind of see the blue, green, 2/2 wolf. Be able to see it. And mills, we're going to miss the 10 unless we shift a little bit up and shrink it down just a tad. Maybe right about there. 10 creature, blue. Shoot. Right about there. Go a little bit smaller, maybe. We don't care about the 2+2 because we know all these have 2+2. Wolf, creature, and player mills 10. And we see it's blue, green. I think that'll work. I think this will work. Okay, so then what we're going to do is crop it so this works. Ooh, the one thing I do see is having that top so small. We're going to keep this a little bigger on the bottom. We're going to shift it down. There. And then we'll bring this down a bit. There we go. Then we can see pretty much everything there. All right, so let's get moving on this. Let's get rid of that right away. Be the easy thing to start off with. Oh, we got to get out of there. Always got to remember to change it back once you mess with it. All right, so stamp. I might be getting through. I don't even know if you guys can even hear my music. The audio crap. I don't even know if that's all running right now, but I think I'm going right through all the. I think it started over. I think that's how long we've been going. I think my stuff goes for an hour. Alt. Just making sure I did it. Let's fix our stuff really quick. There we go. And that there. And we're definitely going to bring these in because that line is very small on top there. Don't like how that's looking. There we go. Get that curve. And just that right there. All right, I think we're good on that side. Let's get back over here and kind of even this out a little bit. Oh, went a little far. It's a tad. Stop right about there. Just thinning this out a little bit so it's a little bit more. It's thinner on that side than this, so I think I might bring in just a little bit more so we're symmetrical on each side here. For some reason I did this very thin. And bring this in just to there. That might be good. Okay, now we're... Yes, that looks good. Top. Not so far. See, and as we're doing these over and over and over and over again, the similar things, gets quicker and quicker and quicker. Deselect. Let's clean this up. I got to decide here is, do I want that black line to stay in there or not? Let's just get rid of it. Get rid of that there. We're actually going to probably lose this. I don't know why I should mess with that much because that's actually going to go with the flames. This side we just need to pay attention to because it's a dark background on this light stuff. You can definitely see it. There we go. I think the top is fine, but we know we wanted to mess with this, so let's do it right now. So for sure the middle, 100%. Now we're going to bring this down 50. Start messing with our flames. And this flame here. I get it so it blends in, so it's coming over that text box. And there. Good, good, good. All right, I think that's good. Yes, that looks good. All right, now bottom. So we get all this coming in through here. Let's bring this up to 100 there. Doing that there. There is a lot going on here. We might be able to get away with this. Didn't do it there, but that's okay. And we're missing there. Shrink it up a little bit, see what it grabs. Ooh, might be able to get this. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll get away with this a little bit here. I wonder if I can get back on this. Back it up. And let's do that right here. Well, that worked. Is there anybody else? Oh, right here. This will make things a lot easier. All right, there we go. Boom. Now we can, like I say, it's cheating, but it's not. This just makes things go so much more smooth and a lot quicker. All right, so we got the majority of it there. Now we just come back and just fix all the stuff that we need to fix. So we know the bottom part, we need to mess with the arm coming through there. We have a large circle to be doing the detailed part. What do you got coming off of there? Is that his? I might just keep it like that because I think that's fine there. Let's move up. Everything else kind of came through perfect. I might. Oh, well, so we got to smooth this. But everything else, I mean, all I'm doing here is smoothing this out so it's not so pixelated. Okay, let's look. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so we need the top part, this, doing that. Then we will do this and this. Start with that easy one. Go quite so much. Maybe right. Nope. Just right here. Okay. I think I leave everything else. There's no haze there. We want the green here, though. Flames. And shrink it here so we get more of a point. And I want a little bit in here. Like that. Okay. Fantastic. All right. So that is body and mind. Let's get that symbol in and we are done. Hour in. Okay. The obvious spot. The obvious two spots. Two? Yes, two. We will put this behind. Let's get one here. Okay. There. We're going to duplicate this layer. And put that down there, but we will move that down here. So let's, whoops, don't do that. And what I want to do is fade this way out. Not that much. A little harder to see. Let's see if we can rotate it. Like that. See how that looks. And then you rotate as well. And fade way out so it's blue. I could add some stuff in here, but I don't think I really want to mess with that much. All right, we're at 25% there. Let's go a little lower with this one. You really won't notice it unless you're looking for it there. I think I want this smaller. There we go. Now we got more of that blue going through there. I may mess with this one just a little bit more. Getting that smaller too. Right there. Okay. There we go. Boom. Sword of body and mind. That is done. We have, let's get rid of the stuff here so I can actually see this. We'll get back to this guy next week. What do we got? We got fire and ice there. We got fire and ice there. Fire and ice and body and mind. Perfect. All right. Well, that should do it. Now all that's left is doing the drawing for Stump the Smith Savant, and that'll be it for this week. And again, like I said, either next week will be dual land or fetch or another sword. Just depends on kind of how I feel. And then I got to finish out the other art for the one that I did last week too. So, all right. So this week's stumper, remember, if you want to stump Lowry, send a direct message to me if you're part of the Discord. If you're not, just shoot me an email, commandersmith@gmail.com. Card has to be in 5,000 decks or more, and I will try to stump Lowry, or we will try to stump Lowry, so you guys can win some cards. All right, here we go. And this week's Renshai, you are going to try to stump Lowry this week. I don't know why I was talking like that, but good luck, buddy. I hope you win that card. And if you don't, you can sign a card and send it to us. All right, guys, that should do it for this week. I will catch you guys next week. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye. Suck up.